and gentlemen, congratulations to Sheeraz for his 12-round decision victory over Simone Zimbabwe from Germany. And then we see in the post-fight interview, Sheeraz, Banks come face to face. Sheeraz, Banks? Oh, hell no. Ladies and gentlemen, the next fight for Sheeraz should be Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade, who had a first-round KO in the Mohegan Sun, Connecticut, getting back in the rhythm of things, back active, so he should be back ranked. And not only ranked in the top 10, he should be ranked as the immediate mandatory to Sheeraz. Yes, I said it, yes. Yes. Oh, no punch, he hasn't been in the... No. Ladies and gentlemen, the history of the WBO and other sanctioning bodies, they have just... do whatever they wanted to do and rank fighters in the position so they could be a mandatory to their champion. Let's not forget, Keyshawn Davis has become the mandatory to Devin the Dream Haney, in which they eventually going to be fighting next, right? He was not a 140-pound champion. No, he was a 135-pound champion and then just jumped up. He was in mandatory position after Shakur Stevenson beat Teofimo Lopez in 140-pound division. He decided he can't make that type of weight. You know what? And he don't want to fight his friend. So, hey, the WBO put him in mandatory position in the 147-pound division. So the WBO could do all that political moves. Yes, Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade should be the #1 in the WBO, in which he has been a champion for most of his career, a WBO reigning champion at that. And right now, we got Canelo Álvarez as #1 in the WBO. But guess what? Canelo Álvarez is going to be performing versus Mbili through the WBC, thus making Demetrius Andrade versus Sheeraz a great fight in a 168-pound division that's up for grabs. I don't know what they why they pampering Sheeraz. I don't know why. He's not the second coming of Prince Nassim. He ain't even the second coming of Amir Khan. Let's be real. Let's be honest. He lost to Carlos Adamas, the Dominican, el Dominicano, el Platanero, el Mangucro Tres Golpe. And we all know who was going around the ring and stuff like that, persuading the judges. We know he lost that fight. I don't know what they're trying to make this guy out to be. They're wasting their time trying to pamper and trying to make this guy out to be something that he is not. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for Sheeraz to get in the ring with a Demetrius Andrade. All right? That's the fight. Media folks, independent media, pundits, everybody all hands on deck. I'm tired how people just like to push him to the side. No, we ain't gonna do that no more. Nobody's hiding behind a potential fight with Canelo Álvarez, all right? Those type of campaigns and business moves that they go, people don't want to fight each other because they have the potential to fight Canelo Álvarez. No. Sheeraz versus Demetrius Andrade. They're lined up to fight. Like I said again, Demetrius Andrade had a knockout victory in the first round. Spectacular. The statement he made in the 168-pound division that is up for grabs. Everybody, everybody's looking like they in the same position in the 168-pound division. Munguia, come on, let's know. Munguia, you're good, but let's be real, let's be honest. Munguia got the support of the Mexican fan base, thus having the support of the boxing industry, because he could bring that type of money, because the Mexican fan base is one of the most lucrative and loyal fan base in the sport of boxing. That's what's holding Munguia up. Let's be real, let's be honest. We don't trust that Munguia is going to be the second coming of Canelo Álvarez. Let's be real. And he lost to Canelo. He got his opportunity as well. Edgar Berlanga got knocked out by Sheeraz. He lost to Carlos Adamas. We all know that. Pacheco and Sheeraz could be a potential fight, but one out of Demetrius Andrade. Why not go after a veteran? It's like the cycle of life in the sport of boxing. Sometimes that young fighter has to get past to that veteran. And Demetrius Andrade, if he could pass to Demetrius Andrade, maybe I believe in Sheeraz. But I don't believe in Sheeraz, and I don't know why y'all believe in Sheeraz that much, and why y'all don't think that Demetrius Andrade should be the next opponent for Sheeraz, right? Again, everything is up for grabs in the 168-pound division. And Billy and Lester Martinez, they highlighted their careers having a draw. Canelo Álvarez lost to a welterweight. Yes, Canelo Álvarez has been a reigning super middleweight, undisputed reigning for a long time. But we see the decline of Canelo Álvarez, and I'm not pressuring the Canelo and Demetrius Andrade, even though that's a fight that I always wanted to see. What I'm saying is that these people better not set up Sheeraz trying to hide behind the thought that let's keep him safe because he got an opportunity to face Canelo Álvarez. No. All right? We ain't gonna do that no more, man. We see too many careers stalled out because of that type of business thinking that, hey, let's save our fighter for a potential Canelo Álvarez. Canelo ain't that guy like that. You know what I'm saying? Look, no, I don't want to see Canelo Álvarez and Sheeraz. I want to see Demetrius Andrade versus Sheeraz. Pacheco, Sheeraz, it could be all right, but even with Pacheco, I think that he has a rocky performance-wise. He did good at his last outing. He is young. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no need to speak like not. I'm not gonna say pressure because that's a good fight. Those are good fight. Plant lost to Resendiz. Resendiz lost to Munguia. You know what I'm saying? Charlo was inactive. Ladies and gentlemen, this division is good with a Demetrius Andrade on top of the ranking, top to make us a great opportunity to fight the top, the what you think is the top fighters in 168 right now. Demetrius Andrade with the performance of yesterday, financing his own fight because that's how much he's getting ducked that he needed to finance his own fight. He's been trying to give fights all this time. And in the boxing world, he's been trying to give fight ever since, come on, man, the 154. We know we would have seen the undisputed at 160 with Canelo Álvarez. And I understand the fan base of Canelo Álvarez because I'm also part of that fan base. I'm a fan of Canelo Álvarez, so I understand. And I'm a supporter of Demetrius Andrade. Everybody knows that. I'm a supporter of real great matchup at the time that it needs to happen. And yes, the 168-pound division undisputed world champion should have happened. All right, Canelo and Demetrius Andrade should have happened a long time. But I'm not asking for that fight. All I'm saying is for everybody else and all the management and all the reps, all the advisors and all the promoters to stop hiding behind the thought that your fighter, saving your fighter to have a potential fight with Canelo Álvarez. Sheeraz is not that guy to protect. Sheeraz is not that guy to pamper. And I tell you right now, who wins? Demetrius Andrade versus Sheeraz. Demetrius Andrade will school Sheeraz, oh my God, for every single round that they will fight. And probably knock him out like he did his last opponent, Douglas Ataide. Ladies and gentlemen, it's no more ducking. It's no more moving around from Demetrius Andrade. It's no more trying to act like he doesn't exist, you media folks and your YouTube channel. All hands on deck. I am tired of the duck and the pushing to the side when we all know we got an eye for talent. And we know if you match up Demetrius Andrade versus anybody in 168, you got Demetrius Andrade over them, or at least it's a 50-50 fight. Demetrius Andrade versus Berlanga, who you got? Demetrius Andrade versus Plant, who you got? Demetrius Andrade versus Charlo, who you got? Demetrius Andrade versus Sheeraz, who you got? Come on, man. Demetrius Andrade versus Munguia, who you got? You know you got Demetrius Andrade. You put your house on the line, and you got Demetrius Andrade. You ain't no dummy. Hey, yo, quit it with the narrative, folks. I understand, like I was going to say, Canelo Álvarez got a large fan base, and I know his fan base, whoever attached their name to a Canelo Álvarez, they try for F him. He shouldn't get an opportunity. He's a payday. He's a terrible fighter. He's this and this and that and this and this and that has, because you can't overwhelm the Canelo Álvarez fan base. They hold it down. They like the majority fans in the sport of boxing in North America. But now that Canelo Álvarez is not. How much you want to bet if you ask Canelo Álvarez who wins Sheeraz and Demetrius Andrade? He'll probably say Andrade will 50-50 fight, like he said, Andrade versus Benavidez. Let's not forget who took that risk. It was Andrade. And we don't want people to take that risk so, then you put them in back of the line. Guys like that do not go in back of the line. Whether people like it or not, guys like that do not go in back of the line. That's like Keith Thurman came right back, got his get-back fight out there in Australia, and got the Fundora fight. You don't go in the back of the line. Champions don't go in back of the line. You know what I'm saying? That's been a champion for a long time. These divisions are for grabs. Ain't nobody that type of Hall of Fame special to get special treatment. Sheeraz is not that guy to get the special treatment. And for the political, the sport of boxing, and the sanctioning body to just give him leeways. No, he is not that guy. If you could pressure a Devin Haney to face a Keyshawn Davis, you damn well should pressure Sheeraz to face a Demetrius Andrade. Let me know what y'all think. And then we got Edgar Berlanga. And Edgar Berlanga next. Edgar Berlanga versus Demetrius Andrade. Is Demetrius Andrade versus everybody at 168? Is anybody better skillfully at 168? Let me know. Put it in the comment section. Let's talk about boxing. I'll go live and we could debate. But you all know it's not a debate. We all know it's not a debate. Demetrius Andrade versus Sheeraz next. I don't want to hear this little pampering Banks and Sheeraz, that basura. Let's go, baby.